It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Yeah, microphones would help. Hello.
Yeah,
Hi.
Microphones would help indeed. Sorry.
It's still a bit too loud, the microphone.
I know.
So
I'm trying not to get that close.
I didn't have time to fix it. So we're kind of still in this weird state. So, yeah, hi, hey, hi, we're back. Hi. Oh, and I just noticed something weird in the setup here.
What would be the weird thing?
I'll fix that later. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Cool.
I just noticed it.
Yeah. So, basically, we are back after about 3 weeks. Yes, as you can hear, we are still not entirely 100%, but we definitely defeated successfully COVID. Yeah. So, we never had it before. So, this was the very first time. And it certainly took us some good 2.5 weeks. So this is why we weren't really on air on Thursdays. But since there was also a party involved last weekend, we definitely did our part remotely at least. So if you have missed our party, you can check out the releases related to music on Slay Radio, of course, and then you will also find their Twitch stream with all the other compos as well that are worth to investigate, including the graphics and the demo compo. So,
Indeedly doodly.
Go for it.
Martin Land says, your voice does sound more mature. Does it?
Your voice. Oh, yeah. And is it a Mac day?
Yeah, a little bit, because this fucking cough won't let go. We're still, we test positive, negative, I mean, but still coughing. So, yeah, like, meh.
But you are not coughing as much.
No, but still coughing.
Well, okay.
Not at 100%. We did a great test. Was it a couple of days ago, 3 days ago? We tried to hop into the sauna. Didn't go too well. I couldn't do it properly.
Yeah, that is always very much of a surprise because he is the one who is so happy about that heat that is in the sauna, and I'm the one who wants to escape it. But I definitely enjoyed it more than he did. So this indicates that he was really sick. That's. Yes, absolutely. Absolute conclusion. If Slaygon hates sauna, then he is sick.
I didn't hate it.
Well,
it was just not. It was not appropriate time for it. That's all.
Well, you said it's always appropriate time before.
No, I did not.
Oh, you did not.
No,
okay.
I did not.
Well, okay. You need to be careful if you have a problem with your heart, for example. I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tricky one, indeed. So,
and DJ Demon just invented a new Finnish proverb: "If you can't take the heat, get out of the sauna."
Old Finnish proverb. Yeah, that could be. I really didn't know that the sauna is such a big thing. So, for the record, I asked a few Finnish people, and then I realized, so this is why everyone says Finnish sauna, because
it was invented in Finland, so yeah.
And it's so natural for everyone around there. Like, yes, of course. And if I think of the fact that I think the first time when I went into sauna was when I was like 25 years old, then it's definite difference compared to the Finnish people who start when they are children, right? So, yeah, that's a thing around there.
Yeah, this is why I'm saying because I like the heat and all of that. This is why I'm saying I'm probably born in a sauna.
Yeah, probably, definitely. And we had a remix competition the past weekend.
We did indeed, which was a very, very nice one.
It was a very, very nice one. We had 8 entries, and just to show you how the results are not really always showing how great or not great the tracks are, the following one ended up being one before the last one. And this definitely does not indicate quality. I guess it indicates party mood rather, because it is Dusty featuring Vangelis Papadopoulos.
Rock.
And yes, definite metal. Fist 2. Don't wash your hands while we are back on air.
Oh, I thought it was going to go on for a little bit longer.
But no, it didn't.
No, apparently not.
Apparently not.
Cool.
Finally, I see the tracks playing here. I needed to adjust that.
Adjust the thingy.
Yeah, just adjust the progress bar so I can actually see that it is playing, because one little cursor is not enough. Of course,
that made perfect sense.
Well, yeah. I guess it makes
Thanks
sense.
for the clarification.
Yeah, right. It is a typical description that you usually do as well when you are sitting in front of the screen. And
When?
then explain it to our listeners what is going on.
When?
Well, it happened once or twice.
I usually include some context.
Well, sometimes you do.
That's what usually means.
Okay. Then at least we agree on that one.
It doesn't mean always. Usually.
Usually. Okay. How was your week?
Well, we were off for, what was it, about a week from work. And then getting back to working and up in the morning and all of that. It was a bit hard. Not only to get up in the morning, but to stay awake.
Yeah, but it's generally a thing that you are not strong at until like noon or something.
Yeah, I hate getting up in the morning anyway, but it was even worse now. So.
Yeah, that makes two of us indeed. So I agree on that. I kind of learned now how important it is to have a proper rest and sleep. Because, well, generally I can go on sometimes with not sleeping enough, but not when you have COVID, at least not for us.
Yeah,
because
short periods of time you can do that, but yeah, you kind of need to get back some of that sleep somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, falling asleep during meetings, maybe not so optimal.
Did you?
No.
Okay.
But almost.
Almost, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely. Better be careful and rest enough when you have any sort of sickness, because that is definitely not optimal.
Huh, interesting. Hold on, I need to test something here quick. Okay. Huh, interesting.
What did you test and why?
Audio routing.
Does it work?
Kind of.
Okay, I have no idea how it's supposed to sound when it's not.
No, it's not the how it sounds. It's where you see the sound going.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of equipment behind the camera there that people don't see, but we see from here, or at least I do. And I can't see when we talk. So I was kind of wondering if I forgot to switch something on, but I see audio there, so it's fine. All good.
We would get some comments there if they wouldn't hear us, right?
No, that would be fine. I know they can hear us because I can see that there. Mm-hmm. Just never mind. I said never mind.
No, I never mind.
Right.
Right.
And I don't have a mind.
Okay, then we agree. So the next request goes out to our most beloved dancing hero, Martin Land, who was there at our party and definitely made everyone...
Yeah, kept the dance floor warm.
Yes, exactly.
Got it started and kept it warm.
Yeah, indeed. And he said that new Flimbo remix, have to dance to this as if it is, if it's still at Arok, was busy with lots of people when that one played. I can imagine that. And oh my God, I regret so much that we couldn't meet live and couldn't see you there warming the dance floor. So yeah, next time, definitely it will happen. And also October and Bit Live, everyone knows that hopefully. So this is the next time when we can also meet. Well, if anyone feels like visiting Function Party in Hungary, then we can also meet. That's for sure. That's in September. But definitely a very strongly remix-related event. The next one is Bit Live. So prepare yourselves for that. And this Flimbo remix is called Berlusconi.
No, it's not.
Well, okay, it's not Berlusconi.
It's by Berlusconi.
By Berlusconi, who is, should we say?
Nah,
we shouldn't say. You know him very well if you are listening to our shows. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll just say cheese. There we go. That's it.
Burger? Okay. So anyway, Flimbo in Tirol, Harok remix.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well, very well executed.
Indeed,
Party,
very, very
party.
happy.
Party song. So definitely we understand that one, why it ended up being there.
Do we understand that one?
Yes, definitely we understand that one.
I'm not
Well
sure
executed. I do. What? Oh, you don't understand?
No.
Oh,
I don't.
Oh well,
It's
Martin
too happy,
does.
happy.
Oh, it's too happy for you.
I want sad.
Oh.
Sad. Tragic.
I feel so sad for you.
And Martin Land is stomping in his living room kitchen. So yeah.
Good.
Good.
As you say, good.
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 Here we go. Good.
So yeah, definitely. Yeah, I guess there is one aspect on the parties when they hear the songs.
What kind of spect?
One aspect.
That sounds suspect.
The usual suspect.
Or did you mean aspect?
Aspect. Uh-huh. That's the way you understand it. He does not understand me. Just because of that. But anyway, yes.
That's why I corrected you with the exact right word, because I don't understand you.
Welcome to my everyday life. Yes. But yeah, anyway, it's definitely a very nice addition to the compo. And if you go with upbeat, then I would say that there is a bit of a higher chance on parties.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, because party upbeat. That's
kind of depends on what came before the
that
compo.
is very true.
So it kind of depends on what, because it's a mood is such a slow moving kind of a thing. So it's not like you can flip and flop back and forth. So kind of depends on what happened prior. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think there are several aspects there that you can keep in mind. Of course, only if you go for I don't know, placing it somewhere around,
like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, like
hang it up there.
I really don't think it matters a lot, because when you hear the songs on a very, very huge speaker, then sometimes you can't really judge how much of technical work went into the song either. So this is also, you need to re-listen later on.
Yeah, it's not the size of the speakers, it's more how good the system is.
Yeah, the size of the speakers, the size of the room, the whole thing.
How good the system is.
Yeah, exactly.
For the space it is in.
Yeah, exactly. So all the combo of those things, basically. And a good hook helps as well to stay in the people's mind.
Hooked on a feeling, let it down.
I guess, that's one. I sometimes overdo that one, but only because I can't do much else, because that's my thing. So it's, there are like hooks, and then I sometimes kind of beg for outer perspective, like, this is so boring like this, or this is so... I need a twist there, and then there comes the outside perspective, like Slaygon with his dark perspective, of course, and then it all makes sense. So sometimes corporations also have to balance out whatever you have. I like that a lot, and I learn a lot from those things as well. So loads of things that you can think of. And why did I do this? Like, I didn't even notice what I did right now, because I have two machines in front of me. Yeah.
Anyway, before you play the next one, I'm going to play a little thingy I did for what we talked about earlier. The live thingy I did this. Ta-da!
Yeah, ta-da.
See you there.
Beautiful. See you there, indeed. This time for real, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so annoying that we got this at the worst possible timing. Yeah, it's still, It's not only that I have missed, I also have missed my 20 years graduation meeting with the class that I graduated with back in school. And we have a tradition in Hungary that we meet every 5 years. And I loved that class. It was a great class. And I couldn't go because COVID, obviously. So several things were missed because of this freaking thing. But let's head towards the future and let's see what things we can do there. So pretty sure that we will do a double party because of that. Only because of that.
DJ Demon says that there's some dropouts every now and then, and if you're watching on Twitch, try to go to the cogwheel and advanced and switch off the low latency option.
Oh.
Because we don't have any competitions and whatnot here anyway, so might as well have a little bit of a buffer so you don't get the dropouts.
Okay. Right. That's good to know. No dropouts for Shargo on Twitch. Okay, well, let's see how it acts with a song. And since we do this recap right now about Arok Party, the third song of this evening will be also from Arok Party. And surprisingly, that ended up being last, which we don't understand because it's a great song.
Excellent
song. It's an awesome song. So this is how much you need to pay attention to that. So awesome songs are everywhere. Awesome songs are at the start, at the middle, at the end of it. You shouldn't judge by any sort of thing, because this will be Dr. Future and the Alibi requested by JLD.
Excellent request. How good is that?
Indeed. Indeed. And the Alibi, definitely one of my ever favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite SIDs of all time, and that is a very, very nice rendition of it.
Yep.
I would say.
Indeed. Whew, so many things going on. I will go crazy. There's a good chance for that this summer. So, yeah, it's... I just want to get over it. Yeah,
Well, hopefully that whole business will be sorted out within the coming few months or whatever. So that'll be done and dealt with,
yeah,
and we can move on to other things.
yeah. I mean, move on. We already moved on.
Move on,
yes,
as
I
in,
know.
Not move on. Two different things.
Yes, I know they are two different things, but the point is we moved, and now it's my family's turn, and we get the apartment, and we will sign it shortly. And now this is the phase where we are at, and I do logistics every day related to that. So, and then of course still getting rid of all the old stuff and the childhood things that we don't need anymore from the house. That's where I grew up, basically. So I have
no more ponies.
No, my ponies are already here.
Well, you said that you don't need those anymore.
I love my ponies, okay? Not gonna give away my ponies. Unless a very nice, cute little girl asks for them. That's a different story.
I shall look for a nice little cute girl.
You shall? Is that how it works?
So we can give away some My Little Ponies.
Why does it bother you? They
It
are in my
doesn't.
box.
It doesn't.
Yeah, but basically that's how it is now. But you can definitely expect some on-air appearances, despite this fact that those months are like basically whole disaster. I so planned to be here on every Thursday, and then of course COVID came and we fell out on 2 other Thursdays. Of course after that there was a party coming, but we also weren't there personally. So yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
And then yeah, we have some last minute crossing fingers for things right now that they will go well. And then, yeah, I really wish for like a holiday after all these things are ending, where I told to Slaygon, I don't want to see any screens around, any screens, including mobile phones.
So you don't want to see any screens around any screens?
Around
that
any
we can
screens.
fix. I can have a
Yes.
standalone screen, so
No.
we're all good.
I want to go to the middle of nature or wherever and see no screens whatsoever, because of course I do everything through screens and all of that. So it's like, it's not only my job, it's also the logistics and everything. And yeah, it's messages and no, you just need to go away from all these things.
No.
Nope.
No.
Definite no.
Okay then.
Okay.
Definite no.
Definite no. Definitely we agree on that.
No.
No, we don't. God.
You said definite no.
But I definitely downloaded the next request because...
Lord Evil has a nice pony and a cute little girl on the pony. Jennifer Connolly. Jennifer Connolly. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say little girl,
No.
but a cute girl for sure. Yes. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm supposed to look for the thing that I downloaded, and I don't see where it is. But
It's in
I
the
will
download
just...
directory.
Yeah, I already found it, okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you saved it directly to the appropriate place.
Well, I saved it directly to the
Yes,
appropriate
that's
place.
what I said. You saved it directly to the appropriate place.
Yeah, but by you never know if you are sarcastic or not. So you sounded sarcastic, so I just needed to add
I'm
this,
sorry.
okay?
That's just my voice.
Good.
And this is my face. It looks like this. I sound like this.
Yeah, you look sarcastic right now. Let's do this thing. So, Shargo requested MM system and sanction loader Thala music remix. Sanction.
It's two
Sanction.
eyes.
Sanction.
Sanction. Spanish.
them.
Yeah, Sanction was one of those tunes that I had on my tape that I had in my Walkman. I did not have that particular one, though. I had the Loader, which is a cover of a classical tune, which to this day has the best violin sound ever on a SID.
We should check that out just for reference.
Actually, we can probably do that pretty quick here. Sanction.
And while you search for it, for reference, this is Yellow Nakeo currently, which... yep. Oh, hang on. Very true.
I was so fascinated by this whole thing. It's fucking awesome.
Definitely. Yeah. What a sound. Oh, very important, out of the blue, not connected to the previous topic, but I don't want to forget to talk about this. The X 2023 registration has opened.
And is almost full. If you want to get there, hurry.
Yeah, it's like within 2 days, I think. They announced it like 2 days ago that the registration is open. And it's basically the world's biggest Commodore 64 party. And if you want to be there in the Netherlands, then hurry up, because they have limited amount of people that they can expect. And of course, later on it can happen that some people cancel their reservation and then you can get a ticket, but hurry up and go and register.
Currently 367 registered people. I'm number 24.
And I'm number 30-something.
34, I think.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm 24 and you are 34. And Boz is number 47.
Yeah, I just got lucky when I looked at it.
And Morpheus is number 37.
And they announced it like while you are recovering from Gub Data, which was also at the same weekend as our party as well. We have opened registration for X 2023 on the 4th of July. So it was 3 days ago. And this is where you need to go. I will post the URL on Discord. And then you will see basically who registered and how you can register and everything. All the information is there. So not sure if it's easy to, scs-trc.net and /x2023 basically.
Yeah, if you go to scs-trc.net, it will redirect you properly. So never mind any of the other stuff, just scs-trc.net. That should take you where you need to go.
Yep, absolutely. So, but that will be next year. So
in the summer this time, so we don't need to freeze when we're outdoors.
That's certainly an advantage,
Indeed.
so to speak.
It's usually in October or November, so it's kind of cold. So I'm really looking forward to having it in the summer.
Yeah, of
or
course
being there
you do.
in the summer.
You freezer.
Me freezer.
You are the one who freezes, so you are a freezer. But yeah, anyway.
I thought Marcel had registered. I saw him.
Maybe we need
somewhere.
to ping Marcel then.
I have, and he said he registered, and I saw him on there, but I don't know where he is. 198. So let's see. Why can't I search? Oh yeah, of course, Mad69. So yes, he did.
Aha. Okay. So he is mad, right?
That's his handle from the good old days.
I understand. Yeah. No, it just sounded like fun. So.
Well, he is mad too. So there we go.
Yeah. Well, we will meet next year too, as you can see, in the Netherlands. in Sommeren. It's an amazing place. It's big enough for this amount of people also to sleep there. So really cool.
Indeed. Really, really cool.
Really, really cool.
Really, really, really
What do we
really
have on the
cool.
request list now?
I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't checked.
We have Attila from Hungary. What a surprise. And he requested Chubby from Hungary. What a surprise. Chubby and Baboon Skydive remix.
Quite nice, that one. As I said on Discord, it reminds me of those cover albums with synth tracks from the early 90s. I had my own office in the I had a flat and then an office in the basement that I rented, where I was drawing maps and whatnot for the UN, or over the former Yugoslavia area and whatnot. And I had 4 of those CDs that went just on loop in there while I was working. So yeah, I really like them. It's not the original tunes or anything. It's just covers of well-known songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I quite enjoy them.
And it was instrumental covers.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I still have them boxed up somewhere.
Ah. At some point, those need to be unboxed as well.
They do.
They just don't sit in those boxes because, well, it's never great to keep things in boxes, generally.
It kind of depends.
Of
I
course.
used to have, I think I've told you this story before. I used to have VHS tapes with Futurama on them that I recorded myself. Every time they broadcast on Swedish television, I was home to press record and pause on commercials. Every single episode, all seasons, I did that.
And then, of course,
And
you
I had
needed
them-
to react quickly.
And I had them on VHS. Yeah, you kind of get to recognize the pacing and
Yeah.
when they do the breaks and
Yeah,
whatnot.
then when you don't, then you are upset. Or when in the radio the DJ was talking into the track that you recorded, then it's like, damn, no.
Hey, shut the fuck up! Now I need to rewind and record it again.
Can't believe that. They just talk into it. And yeah.
Yeah. See, what is it? 5 seasons of Futurama? 6?
Was it 5? I don't remember.
Something like, I think I recorded at least 5 of the seasons,
Ooh.
and no commercial breaks at all, and on VHS
Wow.
manually.
What a pro recorder. Wow.
Want to come out for a beer? No, I need to go home. Why? Well, I have to record something.
Yeah, if you would tell them, they wouldn't believe.
Well, I did eventually tell them anyway, so.
And then they were just laughing. What
Yep.
a nerd. Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to record Tom and Jerry. I had all of them, like really very, very early on. I must have been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old max. And yeah, we started with my dad, and later on I was like completely fixated on it. So yeah, Tom and Jerry, that was a very important part of my life. I guess
Lord
everyone
Evil
has
says,
their own.
what's a VHS? It's like Betamax, but worse.
Oh, well. And yeah, this reminds me of the fact that I have that 2-deck cassette tape recorder that was my
2-DAC?
2-deck. Yeah, it had 2 decks.
Digital audio converter?
Deck? You know
Deck.
what? Deck?
Yes.
God damn it. Deck. I said deck.
No,
Doesn't it
yeah,
sound
exactly.
deck?
You said DAC, not deck. 2 different things.
Anyway, I had this 2-deck cassette tape recorder, and well, I went home last time, and of course I started to test it. Obviously, the rubber part of it went completely wrong, so you can't really play or record tapes anymore on that. I was actually considering, like, where could I get it repaired the easiest way? I don't know if many people does that in Sweden. Maybe I have a higher chance in Hungary, so I left it in Hungary for now. And it had an FM radio. The FM radio part had this very rare feature, actually. By that time, it was a rare feature, that it had both the Western norm, which is from 88 to 108 megahertz, if I remember correctly, and the Eastern norm, which was a very rare thing on FM radios, because most of them had the Western norms, and I think the Eastern norm was somewhere around 66 megahertz to 70 something, basically.
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, so it knew both of it. I could get like radio stations that no one else could basically listen to because of that.
Yeah, it's very nice listening to the Russian propaganda stations. It's awesome.
Not only those, that's the thing. It wasn't only those. There were like stations that probably couldn't pay enough, but they still wanted to go on, and then they continued on the Eastern one. And last time I was there, I even sent you a video about that. I found a lot of radio stations. Like on the Eastern Norm, there were a few as well. And I was so surprised, like, anyone uses this still? Yes, they do. And I was like really excited because I was actually thinking that if I bring it here, I'm able to discover and listen to radios here that I have never listened to, basically like a Swedish radio that way, that I have an FM radio with me because, well, we don't do that anymore. Obviously, most of the people listen to Spotify or any streaming service. And when they are on their way also, and it just got me excited. So I'm gonna bring my very first 2-deck cassette recorder here, and before that probably I will just try to get it repaired with this rubber band that, well, right now I hear the engine working, but it's obviously not getting to the turning part of the thing. So
that's the technical term.
Yes, the turning part.
Mm-hmm.
I know which one the engine is. I don't know how steering wheel kind of thing. Whatever.
The motor, you mean?
I said the engine. The motor is the engine, right? That's the same thing.
No, engine is a different thing than a motor.
Well, I guess that's my language. Never mind, because they are kind of identified as the same thing. The MC will fix that for me. Well, it's in Hungary. How do I get it to Germany? It's a bit hard to kind of lift up and carry, but maybe I can actually travel with it like in the big suitcase. So that's my goal.
I just had to look it up. The difference between an engine and a motor is that an engine runs on on combustion, and a motor on electricity. So unless you had a diesel engine in there, then no.
Okay, it's the motor then. Motor it is. Gotcha. We should play some music as well every now and then, maybe.
Every now and then.
In between the nostalgic talks.
We have actually. Should we actually play this exclusive that we have right here?
We have an exclusive.
We have an exclusive.
Ooh, and it's 9. It's a perfect time for an exclusive. Okay, we should.
What is it called? It is called Lonely Heart, and it is by Mr. B. Zerk.
Never felt so alone. Never felt so alone. Never felt so alone. Yeah.
Exclusive.
Never felt so alone. Never felt
This was absolutely perfect, and I'm so sorry, but I was struggling even during the song. So
So, yeah, that was Berserk with... no, it's not called... That's a different song. I think you played that in your DJ set. The coughing song.
that's Wobbler.
Lonely Hearts, originally by Anders Elmén, aka Moon, and Berserk said that he kind of realized that he's old because he's been actually working on this remix for 3 decades.
Oh,
All through kind of covers 3 decades. He started on it in 2008. And then built on it in 2010, and then finished the song off now.
wow. That is so
Just 14
cool.
years.
It
It's
was
fine.
totally worth it.
Oh,
it was
definitely.
worth to wait those 14 years. So yeah, it's Slaygon unmuted at the very proper time when I was kind of after some of my cough, and
In the middle of the song, in the break there, I unmuted and said exclusive. And right at that time, if you listen closely to, I don't know if you noticed at the time, but she went like...
it's physically tiring to cough. And yes, it might have sounded like I'm bored. I'm not bored. I'm so fed up with this cough. And I really hope it will go away because the virus is already gone. We tested it. It's negative, and sure as hell I'm gonna
uncuff yourself.
Uncuff myself, yeah.
Or did you mean cough?
Oh, come on. You cannot do that with someone who is just
Cuffing?
trying to recover here.
Cuffing?
Coughing.
I just did.
And very welcome, Peter, for playing. We thank you for sending this over.
Indeed.
It was
Very nice
awesome
track.
to hear that. So, absolute blast. Looking
A
forward.
blast from the past. Literally, a
Yeah,
blast
it
from
is.
the past 14 years, going 14 years back. So, yeah, there we go.
Oh, and I also started the whole topic there with the demagnetizing and the cassettes there.
It's still on the data sets and cassette players and whatnot.
Yeah.
FS says, cough in the act.
Slaygon really enjoyed this one. I do not know if I did. Love you, FS. It's okay.
No, it's just a unusual amount of activity on that there YouTube, which is nice to see. Hello, people on that there YouTube.
Hi.
We have The Rising Hope, Serapath, Andrew Kroll, Gorgeous Wales, Mark Russon, sorry. Who else do we have on there? Do we have Jari Timonen? So, hello, people. Those are the ones who are actually typing on there. So I can't see who's listening, but I can see who's writing in the live chat.
Of course, because there are always some people who are just sneakily in the background.
Yes, and
like us sometimes.
Indeed. And if you guys want to join the rest of the chat thingies, if you want to hang out with people outside of the live shows, we have a Discord, and you can find us on slay.radio/Discord.
Discord or the other chord?
Discord or the other chord, like the parachute chord.
I think I blended into the Gothenburg humor, as
did,
DJ Demon said.
Yes, that was a very good catch. Nice one.
DJ Demon also added that we are never funny in Stockholm. It's beneath our dignity.
It's because you don't have any humor.
Ah.
Let's see. Is it next week or the week after? We actually get a Stockholm person, a Finnish person, and right here in the studio, and maybe a Pole as well. So
or 2 poles
it's going to be or 2 poles, yes. So she will be dancing on one of the poles.
That's not what we said.
Is it not? Oh,
no,
I must have mixed it up with something else. But anyway, it's going to be a bit of a special show.
Yep, in 2 weeks.
Around the 20th. When is it? 21st? 21st. Yes, that's going to be chalk that down on your calendars. It's going to be a special.
Yes, it is going to be special. And I'll be here already because I got my ticket. Yes.
You're here already.
Yeah, well, now I'm here already. The MC added that if you are into tape demagnetizing and other fetishes, join this Discord server. More people on YouTube. T. Carlgren and the Yamo. Hello. Hi there.
Hi. Hello.
Awesome. Should we play some requests as well? We promised that, not only like empty talks.
That
here.
is true. But we did play an exclusive, which was very nice. So now we can play a thing that is not an exclusive, but very nice anyway.
Very nice anyway. You don't even know what I'm going to play.
I don't know.
You have no idea, but it's going to be very nice.
Well, I do. I kind of do, because I can read. I learned how to read when I was 6.
Oh my God. Then I have no secrets in front of you. Johann Sebastian, I am back. This is the name of the listener. Johann Sebastian
Bachlinski.
I am back.
Johann Sebastian
Bachlinski. Yeah. That would be something as well. Wants to hear Peter Clark, Cybernoid 2, the alt rock mix. Oh, Peter is alright. We haven't heard of him for a while now.
He was listening to the Bonzi's thingy show yesterday, so he's alive at least, but we don't know if he's alive for this show.
Well, he will be alive then,
well,
I guess.
He's going to be brought back to life with this song. Yeah, they're still talking about lag. Log in Swedish
What kind of
means
lag?
log in Swedish means two things.
Mm-hmm.
Either the liquid in which you put other stuff in, like pickled things, or law.
Oh, but I guess they meant the English log, right?
Yes, of course they did.
That was my conclusion here.
Uh-huh.
Ever so slightly. What kind of lag do we have?
DJ Demon has some occasional buffering.
Ah, okay. So it's not about the picture and the sound not being synced?
No,
Okay, that's good.
no, it's confusing with the vernacular for video. Lag essentially just means it's buffering.
Whew. I'm telling you, people tend to say you shouldn't eat or drink paracetamol, but this type of thing, this combo works in every country, whenever, for me at least.
Well,
When I
it
have
would
a
be
cold.
very surprising if it was ineffective in one country and not in another.
No, but they have like several variants, and it can make me very upset when, I'm looking for my ultimate kind of cure solution in one country and I cannot find anything similar to it in the pharmacy. And it happened with me here in Sweden as well, because essentially the colds work for me, and maybe there are some of you as well who are similar, that I have this little twisted kind of nose, so my nose is not entirely straight. And that causes...
She's a bit twisted,
A bit twisted.
but we all knew that already.
Ever so slightly. The problem is that all the typical regular colds end up being sinusitis for me, and that is like being like the whole face basically is a bit inflamed because of the sinuses not really being able to clear up. So that is great, and it wasn't different with COVID either. So these things are usually looking like I'm blowing my nose every single second for like several days. and literally no one wanted to believe me. It's just a cold, usually in my whole life. And I needed to explain that, yes, this is a regular cold for me.
Oh, I'm laughing at FS. Do you remember Big Bang Theory? Fun with Lags by Dr. Slaygon Cooper.
Definitely.
Fun.
Yeah. Sometimes it makes me think when I realize you have traits of Sheldon.
DMC, this shirt is for you.
Uh-huh.
He switched off the low latency thing, but yeah, it's still meh.
We went away from the paracetamol. So all I wanted to say to you, that many people would say, nah, it's not really healthy if you take that and all of that. This is my only go-to thing when I have these problems. And I kind of decided to have one drink now because it kind of feels wrong if I will cough like at the end of the show. It always helps.
Or in the middle of a
Always.
song.
Or a middle.
When I do exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Then. Ah.
Again with the microphones.
Can't believe that.
Can't believe that.
Yeah. So, yeah, it seriously, it helps me a lot. So people can tell me it's not really. And yeah, Palinka would be very nice to have. But, well, obviously we didn't go to Systembolaget for obvious reasons. I guess maybe I just need to look around shortly. It's
I have
cure
some
for
Jäger.
everything. Not the same.
It's not frozen though, but it's like cough medicine.
I'm telling you the truth. I don't really like regular Hungarian Palinka, but it is definitely a cure for these things. You should go for it. Yeah, definitely.
Palinka and Jäger are pretty similar.
No, No, because Jäger is something like it's way sweeter. Like, yeah, sure, it has the alcoholic trait, but
But you need to drink it when it's really fucking cold. Like
Sure.
from the freezer. Cold.
sure, absolutely. I still go for palinka if I have throat problems when it comes to these things, or vodka. Maybe that's even better. I definitely prefer vodka over.
We have that too.
Yeah, I know you have that too. That's
Here
why.
in the house.
Where?
In the garage.
Why would we have vodka
Because
in
I
the
ordered.
garage?
It got delivered today.
Why did you order that now?
Because people coming over on the 20th.
It's still 2 weeks until then,
Yes.
and
That's why they're in the garage.
so it's not in the house, so you cannot touch it. This is what you want to say, right?
I'm drinking a beer.
Good
So,
tactics
yes.
there. Oh, you drink a bit. Oh,
Oh.
okay. Yes, and oh, do we want any specific alcohol from Poland?
What kind of alcohol do they have in Poland?
Oh God! Oh, Żubrówka. Oh my God! That's my
Oh, right.
ever
that's-
so
yeah.
slight favorite drink
Yeah,
ever.
it's quite
That
nice.
is definitely no.
That's
It's
quite nice.
the best thing ever. Żubrówka. It's still my favorite, and I love it even more than vodka. It's a type of vodka anyway, but it tastes different, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, and
and,
one of them has like a straw in it or whatever, or a blade of
A
grass
piece
or
of
whatever.
grass. Usually
Yeah.
they put a piece of grass in
Straw-
it.
straw
Bison,
of,
bison grass.
straw grass or whatever. Yeah, bison.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys
Very
should.
nice.
Yeah, if you don't know Żubrówka, you should try it. It's fantastic. It has this very mild taste, but it's like the perfect shot for me.
I think last time Gohanks came here for the gathering, he brought like a case full of those.
Oh yeah, right. I think it
and
rings
just,
a bell. It rings
handed
a
out
bell.
to people. Yeah.
Definitely. So, and also you share with us what you prefer here, like breakfast and everything, so we can be prepared. Absolutely, perfectly. Just so you know.
Grilled babies.
Where does that come from?
I don't know.
Oh God. Okay, let's play
Why
a
do you
song.
think I do dark music?
That makes sense. Okay. FS, who will join later, but I think he already joined, so this is why we are going to play his song now. Wants to hear Amok and Auf Wiedersehen Monty. We need more bass.
Always.
there you go. Amok. And now with As in Monty, we need more bass.
Yeah,
We
and
do.
I think it could be longer. It's so weird. It's like 4 minutes, but
Mm-hmm.
it still feels short.
I guess it is
It's-
because the
It's a good sign.
Yes, the second part started the point of the song. These are actually the perfect songs to highlight from when it comes to the DJ sets, because I usually maximize one song in 2 minutes, because if you want to listen to a whole song, then listen to the whole song. But it makes no sense to me in
But
a
she
mix.
will not play it.
But I'm not gonna play it in a mix, at least. No, a mix should be like, one shouldn't be, one that stands there and does his job shouldn't be starting to get bored or anything. So I need to do things all the time there, and then this is just an optimal time, And perfect way to highlight those parts of the song that are actually the refrain and the parts that you would recognize the song from. Sometimes you have like loads of other stuff as well there. So
Indeed.
Yep.
Lots of other stuff. No, like that one, from the looks of it, slightly more than half of it is upbeat.
yeah, definitely. This is
Probably
where,
why it feels short.
definitely. Oh my God, this is such a bliss. Oh, I can breathe and I'm not coughing now. Great. Awesomeness. And I'm wondering, how will I pronounce the next request's title? Ooh,
We have a
you
delivery.
are ringing. Okay, next request.
Hello.
Lord Evil and Dr. Future Space Harrier. Space Harrier NAPAPBWPMIF mix by Dr. Future. And the following comment he added: "This is my remix of Mark Cooks's masterpiece. Enjoy. The remix is called NAP mix. If you come up with what that abbreviation stands for, you get it in 16-bit wave if you want." And what if we want it in 32-bit wave? Okay, 16 will be enough, but seriously, what does that stand for?
24-bit would be enough.
Okay, 24-bit. Okay, but NAPAPBWPMIF.
Not NEP. NAP.
NAP.
Yes, not NEP.
No, I said NAP. Jesus.
I'm not sure you did.
Yes, I did.
I'm not sure you did.
Okay, you can listen back after we finish the show. So what does that stand for? Any ideas?
Have a nap.
Have a nap. A nap is a good thing, indeed. That definitely starts with a nap, but...
Nappa. Isn't that some sort of sheepskin?
Yes, that's leather, yeah, kind of thing. Nappa, sheepskin, but no, I don't think, because that is 2 P's and this is just 1 P. So...
Excuse me.
Ooh, wow. Do you want some paracetamol?
No,
Okay, then.
I do not.
You do not. Yeah, that really made my mind twisted. And ain't P? No. I really would love someone to figure this out.
Because
we
you really
couldn't-
want that 16-bit wave.
Yeah.
Wave.
Come on, like what that could be.
I don't know.
We need to look into this. We need to do our research. Or maybe, does research count? Or is it working like what was the year in Boz Radio, where you cannot really Google anything? So you need to figure it out on your own?
Well, what was the year? You can actually Google the shit, but this one you can't.
You tried. You tried, right?
No, but the information that he's asking for or mentioning in what was the year is easily Googleable.
Yeah.
Like, what year did the Voyager space probe launch?
Well-
It's a quick Google.
The thing is that definitely when you type this in, his remix is the first and probably only hit on Google. So, yeah, not easy, I should say. We need to get into this and figure this thing out.
I think we can bend his arm.
Bend his arm.
Yes,
Why?
twist his arm, rather,
Why would we do that?
to get the answer.
Is this what you say when you want to get an answer?
Twist the arm, yes.
Aha, okay. Well, again, learned something. That's great. And Paranoid Droid has a request who actually registered to X. Thanks that we mentioned. So that is really, really good. And he wants to hear CZ Tunes and Target Renegade title remix.
Right, old T-Mix.
Target Renegade title theme by CZ Tunes.
Quite nice.
Let's see if our IKEA delivery arrives exactly while we talk.
Yeah, we can actually keep an eye on that progress ish. So right
where
there.
is it? Okay, cool.
So we keep an eye on that to see if they arrive. So if they do, we'll just deal with it. It's just a couple of minutes or whatever. Anyway, to
We'll
unload it,
just
it's not too much stuff.
Deal with it.
Just a shelf. A chef would be nice to have. Just store the chef somewhere in the cupboard, and then bring him out and tell him what to cook. That would be nice.
Swedish chef.
Birdie, chicken.
Reflecting to the previous topic, DJ Demon headed, I can give you a 1 hour long wave with Yoko Ono scratching on a blackboard if you want. She also sings, unsure which is the worst part.
Well, her singing kind of likes the nails on the blackboard, so yeah, all the same, I think.
I mean, it's very artistic for sure.
No.
I mean, come on! It was really interesting to see that movie that was made recently.
Yeah, the documentary.
Yeah, the documentary, and
yeah,
learn.
we still have the third part to watch. There's
Okay,
3 parts, so we haven't watched the last one yet.
Very true. I mean, I was very happy to learn what kind of personality the Beatles had, like the band members. And definitely learned that John Lennon and Yoko Ono, they were both nerds. They were the ultimate nerd couple. Like, seriously. If they would be young now, they would fit in perfectly here even, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and then Paul was the very happy kind of leader of the band. So, yeah, all full of energy and everything. So yeah, you kind of see how they are doing with each other. I never learned a lot about the band. My mom was really into them, obviously, like her generation as well. And yeah, it was just fun to watch it. So if you have an opportunity, just watch it. I don't know what the exact title is.
The Beatles, I think it's called.
Okay, Beatles documentary.
It's not very,
you
very
will
hard.
find it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, IMDb.
I'm not really good with titles. Then again, never mind.
Let's see. The Beatles. Yeah, the Beatles. Get Back. It's called. Get back. Get back to where we belong.
DJ Demon said, I once got a comment on one of my YouTube videos that the viewer could watch this anymore. Probably couldn't watch, I guess, this anymore due to my Swinglish. I responded that all Swedes talk like this. We're basically the Swedish chef, all of us. Borg, Borg. Yeah, I think it's lovely. I find it very charming, to be honest, when I hear the Eriksson English.
Yeah, in our case, it shouldn't be Bork Bork. It should be Dork Dork.
Dork Dork. Okay. Then I guess it is time to play a song for DJ Demon in this case.
Is it?
Yeah, and I'm not entirely sure I will play whatever he wants here, but I will try. Because
okay, yeah. However that works.
He said Anything Cool by Chris Hulsbeck, or maybe that Last Flight remix from Aroc. That Last Flight, and I always mix this up as well, if it's a fight or a flight. I guess
Last Light.
Yeah, I guess he refers to the remix competition. The remix competition where we had an entry that was made by DJ Megkezdett Kalbász, which means DJ opened sausage, basically.
Started sausage.
Or started sausage, yeah. And not Final Flight or Last Flight, but Final Fight Stage 1 and Boss. And I guess this is what you refer to, but I'm not entirely sure. So let's check it out. And we still don't know who he is. I mean, definitely we don't. Maybe someone knows who was there at the party, but we don't.
Yeah, I asked the organizers if they knew who it was. They said no. So it doesn't mean they don't know. Just means they maybe don't want to tell me.
Yeah, maybe it's top secret who that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were some Theo vibes there.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But I would not bet on it.
It's not astral projection enough for being Theo, I think. So I don't think it's Theo.
Yeah, exactly. And that melody is out of line there, so I don't know. We need to think about this. Maybe someone can guess. Right,
Okay.
the character was wrong. Oh, I'm so sorry again.
All right.
Your system still cannot handle that.
Yeah, of course not.
Of course not.
Oh, apparently in Germany, the Swedish chef was the Danish chef. But yeah,
how
he
did
was
that
actually
happen?
Swedish. I don't know. But
Okay.
he was actually Swedish. Or at least, as the story goes, there was this Swedish chef who went to the Americas and was invited to one of these big shows and whatnot, morning shows, I guess it was. And he was asked to cook something, and he got so nervous that whatever he was trying to say just came out like the Swedish chef, essentially. So, we have a delivery now.
Okay.
So,
we have the next song
switch
lined up.
over there, and
Sneaky.
I shall go upstairs and
Yes.
receive the delivery.
So our next song is played for Sneaky YouTube listener, and this would be Taksim and Sam's Journey.
Thank
Woohoo! And I'm trying alone here. Whatever I'm doing here, I have no idea because usually I'm not the one handling the video stream. So never mind. Slaygon is up, arranging the delivery. I have no idea how big it is because we certainly ordered a few things that might be bigger, and I hear him running above. But most likely that means that there's some arrangements done upstairs. So Sam's journey, and Martin Land said, "Oh, half stuck in the game since a year after it came out. Have to get my act together and finish this beautiful game. Can still remember that guy live chatting about playing through it during holidays. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there might be some people playing that on Twitch because, well, you can find anyone playing on Twitch nowadays. So, and I didn't even start to follow all those gamers just yet. So it's like Twitch is almost a new thing for me in that regard. But yeah, it's loads of fun. And yeah, it pushes the C64 to its absolute limit as well. That is very, very true. Several people say that they need to go back to it. So, oh God. I have no idea what is going on, but certainly those noises are kind of speaking for themselves. And I do not know what he is doing, so probably it is better for us to get to the next song. And I'm gonna ask him later on, Go Hanks, about the question that you asked, that if he still wants to remix Fifth Axis, because, well, I have no idea. Recently he didn't talk about it, but he keeps track of a list that he usually lists the SIDs that he potentially will remix at some point. Oh, he arrived. We can ask him. That is amazing. Because
Hello.
I'm preparing. How is the delivery going?
It's all good. All delivered and such. They are still right out there. But I have to tell you, the mirror is fucking humongous. It's way bigger than we thought.
Okay. I wanted a simple mirror next to the entrance.
It's a simple mirror. You will see yourself in it. Guaranteed.
Hey, even you will see yourself in
yes,
it. Then.
I will.
I guess that speaks for itself, because you definitely need a bigger mirror than I do.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So, what was the question?
So, Gohanks requested Chrono and Fifth Axis, and does Slaygon still consider to remix it? That's the question.
Yes, it's on my list.
At some point, or?
At some point, yes. I still haven't found exactly how I will do it, but it's going to be done at some point.
Okay, at some point. So,
yes.
We will play the song now for Gohanks. Blink.
Yes.
Blink.
Blink, 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 blink.
Why not blink? Okay. That definitely works. So there it is. It was a relatively short song, but still very nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Diddly doodly.
The guys are talking about dubbing and overdubbing things. I certainly could talk about it. Who is overdubbing what? Because, well, this is what we do back there, where I come from. But I didn't know that Swedes are doing this sport so often, because you usually don't dub things.
No, only for younger kids who haven't learned any other language yet,
Aha, okay.
or learned to read. Then
What?
we dub things like cartoons and that sort of thing, like Dr. Snuggles.
Okay, and what would be the age that you would name that kids are not watching dubbed movies anymore?
I don't
Or
name
cartoons.
it, I would say.
What would you say? Yes.
We learned pretty early on to read, so about 8-ish, which is when we start to use or read the subtitles. It's a very good way to learn to read fast.
That is very true, and I did not even think of that. Okay.
And then you get the other language at the same time, because you read the subtitles and hear the other language at the same time.
This is why you people are so witty with those things. Amazing.
We are so what?
witty.
Witty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like smart, clever, brilliant, everything. You know. Well, Swedes are one of the best in English in the world that doesn't have English as a native language.
Well, that is true, except for Ericsson English, because corporate language is
But that is so
apparently
cute.
very corporate.
I'm sorry,
I
they
don't know,
still
it's so
talk.
weird, because I've heard people have very good English when they start at corporations, and then the more they get to these managerial positions, they adopt this corporate English. It's like, is it some sort of a sales tactic, I think? Maybe. It's like, well, if they can hear you're from Sweden, then maybe you, I don't know, have a different standing among, I don't know, international people or something. Because Swedes, I don't know. I have no idea. It's so weird.
It is so cute. It's almost as cute as when foreigners try to talk Hungarian. That is like the cutest thing ever. Like, that is melting icebergs, and it's not only me who says that. So yes, definitely, it's cute. Super cute. We have something lined up here.
Oh, we do.
Yes, for
Oh,
FS.
that is very, very nice. And I can see what it is.
Yes, he wasn't really specific with this request. He said, fast loaders, any song. Well,
Any song is good.
any song is good from fast loader, so that is a very easy one. And we picked Last Ninja the Wilderness this time.
Plinky blink, plicky pling.
The
Ping, plicky blinky,
wilderness.
plicky.
Blinky blink.
Blinky blink, plicky blink.
Fast
Bling, bling,
loaders.
plicky bling, plicky bling, plicky bling, bling, plicky bling, plicky blink.
Yeah, I wonder what would be the opposite of fast loaders.
What the opposite would be.
What the opposite would be. Slow pausers. You know, when they press pause.
Slow unloaders.
Slow unloaders. Yeah. No. Doesn't work like with instant remedy and slow poison.
Yes.
Oh, God. I thought it would. And who would have thunk? This is a very right time to put in some requests, people. If you want to hear them still
To
this
do that,
evening.
you go to slay.radio/request.
Or you go to Discord and you just write !request and after that space and your request. So that also works. Just so you know.
It does. It works.
And
Lord Evil apparently has a bottle of Hendrix in the fridge, but he hasn't
Ooh.
opened it yet.
oh.
Hmm.
You would like to
Waiting.
have some, would you?
I don't even know what that is.
I'm pretty sure that's some sort of shot, right?
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
But are you waiting for a special occasion or something?
Yeah, that's a good question there.
Oh, FS said slow savers. That's a very good one.
Slow
Fast
saver.
loaders, slow savers. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that
even better.
works. That's
That's better.
definitely.
Thanks, FS. Request your request, says Martin Land. Yes. Thanks. That's great.
And Gohanks had a great idea. Mastering Hungarian with Slaygon. I would love that.
It would be awful because I would be not a very good student because I would just keep repeating a thing until I hear an okay that it's okay.
No, you don't need to keep repeating it. You need
Yes,
to
I
say
do.
it once or twice. And
No,
then
I don't. That's not how I work. Ask Boz.
But the mastering Swedish was also about saying it twice or three times maximum and then carry on with the next one.
Yes, in a sense, but Boz does work differently from me in that regard as well.
Should I master Hungarian with Boz instead?
Well, put it this way: there was a point to mastering Swedish. Boz was moving here.
Yes,
I am
I
not moving.
understand.
I am not moving to Hungary, nor do I have a will or want to learn Hungarian to any sort of extent.
You are my boyfriend. Isn't that
yes.
enough?
No.
Really?
Yes, really.
I learned your language,
You know
goddammit.
English and Swedish.
All right, okay, so you can be lazy. Uh-huh.
How many more ways do we need to communicate, do you think?
Well, it would be just fun. Martin Land tried his Hungarian. He's stuck with a couple of words and funny pronunciation so far. Yeah, but that's the fun part of it. That is the cutest thing ever. Don't just leave that pronunciation because that is so cute. Everyone will love you because of that. And Jagoeg said that a co-worker tried to teach me the Hungarian version of Polak Węgier dwa bratanki idos szabli idos szklanki, which means that Polish and Hungarian are always best friends, basically, and they fight and drink together. That is what it means. And I was only able to get the two first words correctly. Well, I don't understand what's difficult in it. Lengyel-magyar két jó barát. Együtt harcol, s isz a borát. That's it. That's all that you need to know. But anyway, if you start to exercise, maybe you will get there. All good. And no, the Polish version is not easier either. I just learned that language. That is why. Sound more like... Oh, God. Oh, okay. I see that there's a whole thread here about him learning language. But
Him?
no, you learning
No.
language, yeah.
Yeah,
But no,
it
not
could
gonna
be
happen.
fun if I had any inclination of doing so, but I don't see a point in learning Hungarian. I already know Finnish. It's a language I don't use anymore. I didn't even speak any other language other than Finnish until I was 6. At which point I had lived all my life in Sweden by that time, of course. But yeah, I don't see the point. If I move to Hungary or something, then yeah, sure, why not? But I have no plans of moving to Hungary
It won't happen recently. Not
recently or in the future.
will-
Recently, I moved to this house.
Okay, good point. Yeah, well, yeah, nowadays we are not doing that great, so maybe not, but you never know. Anyway,
Nobody is.
nobody is, indeed. Lord Evil wants to hear Johan Andersson, and Fist 2, the legend continues.
The ones you posted there are vowels, not consonants.
Yeah, I realized it. I'm sorry, it's just too late. So I was definitely mixing them up. But yeah, we have all the vowels. That's
And DJ Demon says, you stole them all from Serbians. They have none.
that's how we did it. Yeah.
I would have said you stole them all from the Finnish.
No, Finnish don't have...
Perkele, niin kova kieli on.
Nem értem, miről beszél.
Yeah, that just flows.
Yeah, okay, I get it. It's no, but you have no. Finnish doesn't have a lot of vowels that are there. I think.
No, but they have double Ks and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you double your vowels, but not the same way as we do.
We double them when they are supposed to be extra hard.
Oh. So not longer, but extra hard.
So, we do the same with vowels. Like we have a cat called Pukko in Finnish. That would be P-U-K-K-O. Pukko, because the K is extra hard. Otherwise, you pronounce it is Pukko, which would be P-U-U-K-K-O, which means knife.
But then it's longer. That is definitely longer. Puukko. Yeah.
Pukko.
Okay. So
Kukka.
yeah, then KK, right?
K-U-K-K-A.
That's the logic. Yeah, there
It's
are
like this is kind of like the or German is such a nice and smooth language, and like butterfly, Schmetterling, and in Finnish, flower, kukka. Ota tää kukka.
Well, okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound very gentle, but I think a colleague of mine just recently said that Hungarian sounds a bit like a mixture of, I don't know, Russian and something else. And I was like, is this how I sound? Like, really? Like, I mean, to me, obviously they're harder and not that hard sounding languages.
I think it's more about a frame of reference. I don't think it sounds at all like Russian.
Well,
because
definitely.
I know the difference because I'm Finnish, obviously,
okay.
and have heard a lot of Russian in my life, and Estonian and Latvian and that sort of thing that are kind of a bastardized version of Finnish and Russian-ish, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, like how people hear you, and we stole each and every apostrophe from other language. That is true.
Very true.
Even the French people are jealous. Yes, that's how we roll. But it's so logical, like compared to Swedish, where you need to learn one or two things that they don't always pronounce the same way. At least Hungarian is always pronounced the same way as you read it. So that
Finnish
is one
too.
advantage. Yeah, I know, because they have similarities.
Yes, the problem I had when I started learning Swedish was that, well, in Finnish we have a fucking word for that. Why don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Same. Actually, same.
There's a word for everything.
Yes, there is.
Well, truth is, that's not really true. It's just that it's the language you know, so you're more familiar with the offs and ons and the weird kind of obscure words than you would in a new language.
Yeah, true.
There are words in other languages that kind of does the same. There are obviously not words that describe the exact thing you're trying to describe in your language or would describe in your language, but there are other words that describe other things that are more colorful than you could do in your language.
Yeah, absolutely. So words are not no guarantee for making it very specific sometimes. And you never know how it's more specific contextually or just on its own with a single word. But Martinland, for example, added now, Hungarian is not a harsh sounding language at all. It's very interesting with musical sounds, a bit different than Italian, but still. He has a German perspective. So very interesting that it depends what perspective you come from. Gohanks, coming from Poland, to me it doesn't sound like any Slavic language. Obviously, well, if you have a Slavic language as your native language, you will definitely hear that Hungarian is not like that. But also I heard some Poles saying that Hungarian sounds like you are singing. It's nice. And then, of course, it depends on perspective because Poles stole all the consonants, basically, from everywhere. So that is also like...
What type of sonants?
Consonants.
No. Consonants.
Consonants. Oh, for crying out loud. I never
Consonants.
get it right. I don't know when I'm going to learn proper English ever with this man next to me.
There was no Germany-Hungary, says Martin Land. Yes, there was.
Austria-Hungary, basically.
Yes,
That's,
but also parts of Germany was part of that early on.
Yes, indeed. And I'm sorry, indeed. I mean, Austria, yeah, indeed. The problem is that your language is not called Austrian, I guess. So far as I know, you speak German, right? This is why I referred to the German language. But yeah, obviously, Austria and Austria-Hungary was a thing, obviously, back in the days. So yeah, it's always interesting, like what perspective you come from when you compare, because I'm pretty sure that Spanish people would not say that it does not sound harsh, because their language is very, very floaty, melodic. I really love Spanish, actually.
So they would say it does sound harsh?
Yeah, I think they would say that Hungarian
Spanish?
sounds
Oh,
hard.
Hungarian.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So from their perspective, definitely harsher than their own language. So it always depends on where you come from. And shall we play a song in the middle of these discussions then?
Just one more point.
Yep.
Martin Land says, I call it Austrian as English call it British English. No, they don't. They just call it English. Every other English is American English or Indian English or whatever. They just call it English because
But then
they are the originators of the language.
this is so confusing, because I have never heard naming
It's like
the language as
Chinese
Austrian.
people don't call it Chinese food. They just call it food. It's kind of the same thing here.
Yeah, I know, but have you heard anyone saying that the language is Austrian?
No.
Exactly, my point. So it is German as a language, but obviously the people coming from there are Austrian. So yeah, I'm confused. But Martin Land calls it Austrian, and yeah, I guess that works too. I mean, everyone knows what everyone is talking about, but and yes, Go Hex, you're right. I think there might be something about Hungarian that makes learning English pronunciation very challenging. Yes, it does. See, Béla Lugosi. Yes, I know. It's like the most challenging part is how to get rid of your very clear pronunciation. Like you really get used to this kind of thing, and you need to blend and kind of blend your vowels and your consonants and not pronouncing them like so clearly, and this blending type of thing is still, when I talk I don't perceive it that I'm not doing it right, but when I hear myself how I talk, then definitely yeah, I see that it's not there. Probably it will never get there. Like, probably they will be always able to tell that I'm coming from there, because it's so challenging to twist your pronunciation towards that way. And it's not that you cannot physically do that, it's just your habits that you pick up.
This is why I mentioned earlier that me mastering Hungarian wouldn't work, because this is not how I work. The way because I used to speak American English before I met Boz, and every time I was even the slightest bit in doubt about how something is pronounced, I had Boz repeat it to me like 20 times, and I repeated it 20 times until I got it where I wanted it to be.
Boring. Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Let's play a song.
It would be fucking boring lessons.
Oh, come on. But it would make me so happy. Anyway, we have a song to play here for Swedish from Denmark. And the song is Terror Crest Remix.
Woo!
Indeed, by Rasmon. Rest in peace, Rasmon. And yeah, that's what's going to come now.
Yes, this is the law of Master Gully. I must destroy you now. Prepare to die.
What an excellent remix indeed, made by Rasmo.
One of my all-time favorites of all time.
And I think you are not alone with that.
No, it's a great remix.
And whatever you drink right now, it smells good.
It's called Better Late Than Never.
Okay, yeah, finally a beer that I like the smell of.
It's Beer Bibliothek, plus 6 degrees north. It's one of these. Can't really see that. Hold on. Maybe
It's a
we
Gothenburg
can,
brewery.
do that.
Yep. Yep.
Ish.
Beer
Oh.
Bibliothek.
Oh, we got all the numbers on there. F4 ISO 1000.
Yeah, we don't need those numbers.
No,
Nope.
we don't.
But yeah, it's a nice brewery, and I think Beer Bibliothek also says a lot about the Gothenburg puns, just like cheeses in a bakery. They keep doing that all the time.
Yes, we do.
Definitely.
We've had, I think, 2 public votes for a train and a boat. I think they voted the public vote for because we had the votes for the name, and the public voted the name of the boat to be Boaty Mac Boatface. and the trainy Mac train face or something like that.
But that's not a pun.
It's not a pun, but it's silly.
Well, it is silly, but it's not a pun.
No, it's not a pun. It's not a Gothenburg pun.
Punctually, it's not a pun. Sorry, I just needed to raise that because obviously everything is a pun. Sometimes around here.
Sometimes.
Every now and then. Yes, I know. I get it. And Seasoned added an interesting request with an interesting reason. Berserk and floaty, because Ziona just said Spanish language is floaty. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Why not?
Floaterson.
Let's float. Berserk.
And apparently, Da Funk brought Berserk to the scene some 15 years ago. So Berserk returned the favor because Da Funk has been gone since 2008 or something. So yeah.
Yeah, time for him to return as well. Very true. And he even tried to bring him back not that long ago.
Apparently he's busy with family stuff and things and whatnots nowadays.
Well, we understand. But maybe he can check in one every now and then. Maybe later. I don't know.
I should give him a call.
And Berserk added as well. Like, how funny that it's the first and the last song in one show together, which is definitely true for RKO because this was his first release on RKO, the original SID made by Jammer, and it was in September, was it? The second is the month, right? It's always a tricky one for me. Yeah.
American style.
Yeah.
September
the
reason.
6th was the first Berserk release on RKO.
Ooh, Lord Evil is onto something. He says Peter W would be nice too. And yeah. Actually, I have an idea.
You do?
Yeah. I will let you in on it later on.
Aha.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You don't even let me in right now.
Not on the show. Later, after the show, yes, I will.
Yeah, I love that idea, whatever it is.
Remember that, folks. She said it here, live on air.
And I have no idea what I just said yes to, so let's wait for that a little bit more. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
You are really smiling wide there. I don't know right now what he's talking about.
Don't you trust his smile?
No, that one I don't. You're very right. Okay, let's see about that later.
We do have a couple of things that we want to do in the house. One of the things is getting a pool table. And when Peter W. joined us for one of the Slay Radio gatherings, he whooped our asses, both me and Boz, who had spent week after week after week and month after month at the pool hall getting better. And Boz has played since he was a kid, and he whooped our asses. We hated him and loved him and hated him and loved him. But yeah, one of the things we want to do in this house, well, I want to do in this house, is get a pool table upstairs. And yeah, I'm this close to actually ordering one. It needs to be the right size, style, and colors, and all of that. But yeah, once that's in place, I'm gonna invite Peter W over for a rematch.
Oh, that is an excellent idea.
And DMC says, get a bowling alley instead.
Yeah, why don't we? I don't understand.
No.
No. You don't like bowling? You like bowling?
I do, but not as much as I like billiard. And technically we could build a bowling alley in the backyard. It's on a slope, so you just drop the ball and it will go. It's fine. It's perfect.
It's not perfect. How bowling alleys work, but okay.
No, it would be special. It would be our.
That is a very special bowling alley.
You just put the right type of spin on it, and it kind of slopes down. And yeah, I think that could be
very creative.
Yeah,
I'd say. Swimming pool with sharks.
Yeah, a swimming pool, yes. Sharks, not so much, unless they're like small ones. We can do that, but I don't think they like chlorine that much.
No, probably not. hockey stadium in the living room.
No, that would be the backyard, but we can't put everything in the backyard.
Oh my God! Yeah, we are already full.
Adventure bowling. DMC just got the name correct there. Adventure bowling. Yeah, it wouldn't be a regular bowling alley. It would be adventure bowling.
Definitely.
That's perfect.
Oh well. Well,
Electric
guys.
eels. Yeah.
Yeah, more and
No.
more ideas. Our garden is already full with those ideas. Then I guess we don't need more ideas right now.
I
Don't
think we can
give
fit. We can fit a pool and a badminton court.
Oh,
That's kind of what we can fit in the backyard.
aha. Okay.
Yeah.
No need to keep people out of the pool when you are not at home.
True.
That is very true. Electric eels would.
But
Solve that.
cleaning up the dead people in the pool is more bothersome than just a few dead leaves or whatever.
Oh
So
my goodness.
yeah,
Brilliant ideas. What about the golf course?
no golf. I'm not that old.
Aww. That's not only for elderly people.
I know it's a precision sport.
Mm,
I would prefer more brutal versions of it. Can I have a golf course where I can use the golf club as something I can swing at stuff? Then, yeah, sure, maybe. Like
maybe.
aggression mini golf or something. You smash shit.
Before we get any more, even better ideas,
DMC has a perfect image there of golf. A kid missing the hole and going bonkers. That's fun.
indeed it is. So, before we get even more better ideas, we will play
Better.
better ideas. We will play. Just a moment. No, not here. That one. That one, because I prepared
It's a different
something.
keyboard.
No, it's a no. I need to look for that. No, never mind me then. So we will play FS's request first, which FS's request, yes, which would be our beloved Tron and Rumbo Loader, the Blue Monday version. was Tron and Rambo Loader, Rambo's Blue Monday mix. And we have our little thingies arriving here, warning us.
They know the time.
They warn us that it's 11, and they always do that. They just know. We don't know how, but they know. They don't need watches. They have their internal clock, and they know.
Yeah, one is on her way out
Yeah,
already.
just came to warn us, and that's it. That's all about it. Oh, God.
Oh, well.
Well, indeed.
Well.
And
Well,
we
well,
can
well.
say, I just saw a post that was posted about 20 minutes ago by one of the main organizers of X. The amount of registrations is incredible. It feels like the entire C64 scene is coming to Holland.
Of course they are.
Remember, there is a limit to the amount of available beds. The earlier you register, the better. Things get tight over 425 registrations. And he feels overwhelmed. And right now we have 371 registrations on the X page. So, yeah, make sure to take your places there. If you want to sleep there, of course, you can sleep also somewhere else, like in a close hotel. But my personal opinion is the closer one is to the party, the better. They provide you like a full-on breakfast, dinner, I think lunch too. So it's like free. Is it free?
I think
Meals?
it is, yeah.
So it's included in the price, and of course the beds too, the rooms with it. It's like bunk beds basically. So
Yeah, it's like rooms with, I think the smallest ones are with 4 beds. Like 2 bunk beds on each side. I think that's the smallest, or if it's like 6 or something like that.
Yep.
But yeah.
But yeah, you are on a party, you want to be with other people, so obviously it's the best way to go, in my opinion at least. And
Indeed.
then, of course, if you want some privacy, that's a different story. That is probably not for you than the bunk bed story, but I think it's a great thing to blend in there. So yeah, let's see how things will go until the next summer, and looking forward to that.
Very much. It's been a while.
Yeah, indeed.
And then some.
And then some. And I think a lot of people think that they need to make up for the lost years, so to speak, because the last X was what 2018.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been like 5 years. 5 years.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Not now, but next year it will be 5 years. When
Next year, it will be Jesus Christ.
It will be Jesus Christ, indeed. Make sure you don't miss it. Oh, and let's not get COVID 1 week before. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, let's try to avoid that at least.
Yep. Not going anywhere
very
before
least.
X. We will be isolating.
No, we will not.
We will be isolating before X. Yes,
Before
we will.
X, yes.
Yes, definitely. That's our only chance to make sure that everything will be all right. So yeah, and that brings us to the end of the show, actually.
The end of the show
Yes,
as we know it.
Yes. Yes, because it's 11-1, actually.
11-1.
11-1.
11-1, 5, 7. This is not a number station, just so you know.
It's not.
No.
It just happens every now and then that we say some random numbers.
23.
For no reason. Yeah. 86.
31.
22.
18.
3.
7.
Okay. It's 11 and we need to go. I know. And if I don't tell this, then he
I
will
will.
tell it. Yes, I know. We need to go.
Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us. It has been good fun being back. It's been a while. What is it, 3 weeks now?
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
Apart
Except
from the
Arok,
Arok stuff, but that wasn't a show per se. But it's been good fun being back, and we will be back again soon. And on the 21st, a special show in many ways.
Definitely prepare for that, because that will be special. And I guess next week we can make something happening remotely again.
Make something happening,
Yeah. We can
or
do
make
that.
something happen.
Make something happen. Jesus Christ, we need to go. I can't live with this.
Yeah, because it's gonna be so much better when we go off air.
I never have a chance even to relax, because if I say something wrong, I even got it at the worst condition when I was sick. He was correcting my grammar.
Yeah, because I wasn't sick.
Yeah, well, he was sick too. But I was like, barely able to get up, and then, you don't say it like that, no. Right, so it's gonna get so much better. Anyway.
A Proton of Finnish Gold says, I guess I'm late. You guess? Perkele ajassa.
Okay, now some really strong Finnish swear words, please, just to listen. Now,
No,
why not?
because my Finnish is too rusty.
Perkele, I know perkele. That's something.
Everyone knows perkele.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
My all of my Finnish is essentially gone. I know like rudimentary things, but that's it. It's a rudimentary thing. Yeah. Anyway, my Finnish is gone, as are we. So thank you all for joining. It's been good fun, and like we said, maybe next week we will do a remote thingy and that sort of thing, and the week after, special show.
Mm-hmm.
In many ways.
In many ways.
We might even actually, depending on weather, broadcast from the garden. First garden show.
That is a good idea. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our patio furniture arrived today. I was oiling the deck, scrubbing and oiling the deck yesterday. So should be good to actually do stuff out there. But depending on weather and all of that good stuff. But could be fun.
Yeah. We're in. That's perfect. Okay. So, our last request for today as a wind down will be I Am a Database by Mackey.
I am a database.
Everyone is here. And Lee and OO requested this one. And I guess this concludes the show for today. Thank you everyone for listening and or watching. And we will be back next week, I suppose, in a different shape of form, probably. And the week after, prepare for a special show. And thank you everyone for being with us tonight and requesting.
Even though it was a bit
comments.
Meh.
Oh, was it? It wasn't a meh for us, but who knows
No, it was
what
good fun.
others think. Yeah. So, Mackey from It's Binary Baby, I Am a Database, and see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I am a database. I am a database. I am a database and that is all I'll ever be. I am a database free from redundancy. I am a database and all I do is aim to please. Hey baby, wanna have
Slay Radio. You're not sleepy. You want to stay up and listen to more remixes.